Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal, the Crystalline Priestess, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Progressed for the month of April. So, Taurus, first thing, I feel like people are going to know who the fuck you are. This month, people are going to know who the fuck you are. I don't know, your energy feels strong. Your energy feels really strong. It feels like blood, sweat, and tears sort of shit. Like, I feel as though you guys have put everything into something. Okay, so the first card you had that came out is sad, right? So it says sad. Second card you had discourage. And then the last card, amazed. So, this is the thing, Taurus. You guys, I know, and see, you've had the North Node moving through your sign. You also have Uranus there. Plus, this year you're going to have Jupiter moving into Taurus, so that's good things. But essentially, it feels like you guys have been going through a huge period of, like, pushing to build something, pushing to create something, pushing to elevate, pushing to become something different than what you were, where you started. And I feel like this has been a really tough journey. I feel like you've had more setbacks than you have wins. You know, I feel like there's been more failures than there's been successes. And the thing is, I feel like, of course, you have felt sadness over that. You have felt discouraged. You have had these moments of, like, why the fuck am I bothering? Why the fuck do I keep trying? You know, this has been like, I want to give up. I want to throw my hands in the air and I want to walk away. But you didn't. This month, you are going to be so amazed, so proud of yourself, so in love with yourself for choosing not to walk away, for not choosing to give up. You didn't give up. You're going to be shocked at the shifts and the changes that come in for you this month. You know, your song, I can't get it out of my head. I cannot get it out of my head. 10% luck, 50, no, what is it? It's like, it's 10% luck, 5% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 50% pleasure. You know what I mean? Like, and 100% reason to remember the name. People will remember you. Seriously, this is giving me, like, really hectic, strong vibes. Like, they will know me. Like, this name will be on their lips. I don't know why. Maybe the thing that you're building, Taurus, has that much potential. It has that much power. It has that much, opportunity inside it. It just feels like this month I think that there's this energy of, like, you going back and forth a lot and, like, thinking, because you know, like I said, Uranus is in your sign, so it could be like just spontaneous, like, I don't want to do this anymore, or spontaneous, like, no, I'm going to go down this road, I'm going to try this, I'm going to quit my job and go do this. I think that oh my god, these cards. I just really think that you, this month, are going to be feeling, like, clear. I think you're going to be feeling a lot clearer. I think that you're going to be feeling a lot more relaxed with yourself. I think that this is, like, this feeling, because it's Taurus, you thrive on stability, right? And if you're not experiencing stability, which you very well probably haven't, because Uranus is in your sign, that's really, really tough. That's really, really tough. For some of you guys, I even feel like you guys have been trying to start new businesses and you guys have been trying to, like, start new jobs and things, and they just don't feel right. Things haven't been feeling right. It's almost like you haven't been able to see things, I don't want to say clearly, but I kind of do at the same time, because I just feel like with this Four of Cups, I feel like you've been looking in the wrong direction sometimes, like this discouragement. This is giving me discouragement energy. Like, see how she's got this beautiful rainbow right here. This bowl is just absolutely illuminated, but all she can do is look over here and feel discouraged, you know. It's coming out with the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like that's It's to do with, you know, your stability. It's to do with how you feel stable and safe and comforted. It's to do with money, you know? It's to do with physical things. And you're a physical earth fucking sign. You are the sign of the earth, Taurus. So it's extra hard for you when things don't feel stable. The Tower, bottom of the deck. Unexpected. This is an unexpected month of... I'm feeling like recognition. Like, not even super duper recognition. Like, this isn't like, this is the month where all of your success happens. You know what I mean? Like, it's not giving me the energy like, oh, all of a sudden this month, like, you go from having a business that was only generating 10 clients a month to fucking 1,000, you know? It's not going to be a jump that big. But it is going to be the beginning stages, the first step towards you seeing the power that this entire journey has had in putting you in the right direction, in aligning you towards your soul's actual journey, you know, and your soul's joy. I feel like there was a disconnect before with your true joy. There could even still be now at times where you feel a little bit like disconnected from your sacral chakra, I'm getting sacral and solar plexus chakra, so this could even be confidence issues and things, you know, like feeling discouraged because you don't actually really know if you're fully good enough. This month, look, we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the moon, so this is a lot of subconscious shit. Like, I think that for a while, Taurus, you guys have been dealing with some subconscious demons. You know, it feels like shadows. It feels like things that have been hidden away, things that are not entirely, you know, that you can't see. Like, this feels like a really internal process. I think that for a long time it's felt like these subconscious thoughts and feelings and fears, and, you know, it's this subconscious, like, self-sacrificing, self-sabotaging sort of energy where it's like, you might not physically be sitting there thinking to yourself, I'm not good enough to start this business because no one's going to buy anything because I'm a piece of shit. I'm fucking boring. No one's going to watch my videos. I'm boring as fuck. You know, you're probably not, I mean, you might be having those thoughts, but you're probably not thinking quite that way. It's probably more of a subtle thing. It's probably more of like a voice in the back of your mind that when you go to do something says, but maybe we shouldn't. You know? Like, it's this really quiet, nagging fear that it feels like to me. This really quiet, that turns into a screeching, you know what? Because now, look at how this bird is, like, screaming at the front of the picture here. Like, I'm seeing it as though, like, the universe, that's what it was. Because for a long, long time, let me know what 12th house energy you have. Because I feel like for you guys, Taurus, or my Taurians watching this, it just feels like your 12th house, it's almost like this unawareness of maybe some deep-rooted subconscious pains, some really deep subconscious what am I trying to say? Fucking, like, oh, what's the word? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, it's just, I feel as though this is suppression. This is a bit of subconscious suppression, like you didn't know that you had issues. Or you didn't know that you had a particular issue with your self-esteem or self-confidence until you started doing this, you know, until this thing happened. So now that you're moving through that, it's woken you up. And I feel like, you know, this month is a month where you get to see all this so clearly and you get to look back on this entire process, because we have the Nine of Wands out here with the Page of Swords, and that's making me feel like you guys are finally seeing the truth about, like, the process and the journey that you've been on. For some of you guys, it's been 9 months, 9 years. It's been a long time. Could even be 10 years. It could even be for the past, like, 10 years you've been on a journey of self-discovery. I'm getting this message a lot too, 10 years. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the nodal oppositions. Like, it takes 10 years for the nodes to move. It takes 22 years for the nodes around that to come into their alignment, like into their return. So you say we have the North Node in Taurus, right now. So 20-something years ago, the North Node would have been Taurus. No, 30. Ah, fuck it. Just ignore all that. I can't even think right now. But see, that's the thing. That might be a good message, because sometimes, Taurus, it feels as though like you don't trust the information that you know. You don't trust that you know enough. You don't trust that you're smart enough. You don't trust that you're able to like deliver what you need to the collective with enough conviction, with enough grace, with enough authenticity. And the universe is really saying, yes, you can. Yes, you do. Yes. You have the Nine of Cups and the Death card coming out. So this is you. I don't know. This is giving me like you reaching. It's like you reaching the treasure that has lived inside you this whole time, but you couldn't find it until you allowed yourself to die to this version, this scared version of you, this version of you that was putting on masks and that was putting on a front and that was being fake, you know? It was fake. It was like a fake version of you in a way. And I feel like this month is like, no, I'm done. I'm going to show up exactly as I am. I really feel like you guys are just like, nope, this is it. This is how it is. This is how I feel. And I feel like it's going to be very, very unexpected, not only to you, but to the people that you're around. Wow, we have the King of Cups and the Magician underneath the Tower with the Two of Pentacles. So this is serious, like, emotional power. Because you guys have really become comfortable, I think, with your sadness. I think that you guys have been becoming comfortable with negative human emotions. That's the thing. It's almost like before you might have seen negative or uncomfortable human emotions as like a super duper big burden, as it meaning that there was something wrong with you, as if it meant that, you know, you weren't evolved or something like that. And I think this month is almost like a month of you completely accepting your humanity. It's like you accepting that you're a fucking human and we have these crazy emotions, and that is part of it. That is a part of being human. Like, sadness is unavoidable. Fear is unavoidable. Anger is unavoidable. And I'm so sick of the spiritual community painting this freaking picture that says all must be beautiful all the time, you know? Like, I am the #1 person for spiritual bypassing, because I did that for my entire early 20s. I was so obsessed with Abraham Hicks, and all I ever did was try to think positively about all the negative shit that was happening in my life and that had happened. Until I couldn't. There comes a point where you fucking snap. And I'm feeling like that happened for you, Taurus. That happened for you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. I'm a Taurus moon. I'm going to watch this too. So, you know, there was a snap. There was the breaking point. There was the, I can't do this anymore. You know, and I feel like probably a part of you that's really not being happy with that, because Taurus, you are like I said before, so strong-minded, so strong-willed, so stable, so loyal to the journey, loyal to the path, loyal to wherever you set your sights, you know. And you value being committed to something. And I think the fact that things kind of shattered the past, you know, recently or whatever, just over this time, whenever it was for you, it's like the shattering really, really left you with this like discouraged feeling, like I don't know how to nurture myself, I don't know how to bring myself back together after things fell apart. And this month you're really figuring it out. This month you're seeing the potential in what you lost. I'm also feeling like for some of you guys, like it's almost like a burning bowl. Like I'm really, really, really paying attention to this bowl, and I feel as though for some of you guys it's like you would really, really benefit to do an offering, or to do like a burning ritual. But I'm really feeling like an offering. I feel like an offering maybe to your ancestors, for the land that you're on, maybe to yeah, I'm really getting the land that you're on. I mean, I'm using my original spirit cards, and I'm just hearing like offerings to the land that you're on. So whose ever land you're on, in whatever country you're on, whether it's your native, you know, land where your ancestors have been for thousands and thousands of years, doesn't matter. Or if you're somewhere else, and you know it's time to pay attention to whose land you're actually on, do it. Offering, okay? Please, please, please. I've never got this message before because I've never been someone that really gives many offerings. I've done it once. I am not even shitting you. Like, I am fucking terrible. So that's why this message is really, really coming out. Offerings, okay? You really need to start You need to start giving offerings. And things that feel right to you. It doesn't need to be like you go out and spend money and stuff. It's kind of like what would feel, what did your ancestors sort of, what did they like? What did they enjoy? It's as simple as, you know, if I were to make an offering to my grandfather, which I will, I'd probably roll him a smoke, you know? Take a few fucking darts down there and, you know, like cook him up some fish and leave the fish. So do what feels exciting, do what feels inspiring, but I really just feel like offerings will be really powerful, and also burning bowl rituals, because there are versions of you, thoughts, beliefs that you have about yourself and your abilities that you really need to burn off. I'm feeling like this Tower card is you, like really unexpectedly transforming, where I'm really noticing all these butterflies. So I just feel like this Tower card isn't giving me a negative energy. I feel like the Tower has crumbled for you over and over again recently, or over the past few years, and you just ain't fucking afraid of it anymore. So it's kind of like, well, another Tower just crumbled. Woo! Let's start again! Let's do this next thing. So transformation is huge for you this month. Both you and Aries have had the Death card out here. So, yeah, and you know what? Similar too. Page of Pentacles came out as well. You guys have been working really hard at something, and even if, like, it's been so much, like, not on the, like, external, people haven't externally been able to see too much, I really feel like internally, there's been huge work, or even, like, you know, behind the scenes. I mean, like, I feel like you guys have physically been doing a lot of work that people haven't been able to see. And this month, I think people are going to see you more. Like I said, people are going to remember the name. It says the initiation, rite of passage, and crossing the threshold. Alright, so Taurus, I do feel like for some of you guys, there is this, like, energy. Oh my god! And then we have the crumbling. What are you clinging to? Okay, Taurus, there is something this month that is going to force you to release, that is going to force you to let go. It's going to force you to crack open. I feel like the thing is, for some of you guys, you could be learning or finding out that maybe someone wasn't as honest with you as you thought, and you're amazed, like, whoa, that is fucking crazy. I wasn't expecting that. At the end of the day, both of these cards, like, look, all three of these cards have lightning. So there really is something fucking unexpected coming this month, and I don't even think the universe is going to tell me what it is. I just feel as though this is like, I don't know, I'm going to grab a fucking clarifying card for each of these, because to have all these three, I'm like, yo, this has been a super duper positive reading, and now I'm just like, what the fuck is up with this? No more, please. Okay, the crumbling, please, Spirit. Can I have a card? Crumbling. Oh my god! Oh my god! See, this is what I'm talking about. This shit's fucking weird. The initiation. Alright. We did have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So, this is not as unexpected as maybe it seems, Taurus. Alright. So with the initiation, we have the Eight of Swords and we have the Ace of Cups. So, I'll show you the pictures real quick, if it wants to focus. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. So, the initiation, love has been something that's kept you stuck. Love has been something that's kept you looking in the mirror and not seeing the version of you that you want to see. It almost feels like you look in the mirror and don't even see the real you. I think this month is about you crossing the threshold. This whole experience that you've been going through, this whole fucking, like, traumatic, I wanted to say turmoil, but I started saying traumatic. So this traumatic experience that you've been through, or many experiences that you've been through, are literally being the rite of passage for you to cross the threshold into the most loving version of yourself towards yourself. Like, I feel like this is all about self-love. This is all about your value. With this Eight of Swords, this is you know, I feel like in the past you really held yourself back without even realizing, because you have these toxic thoughts about yourself you didn't even know. I'm really feeling like this is like some really internalized self-depreciation energy that has been needed to be moved through, Taurus, and that might be why it's been so hard. That might be why you felt so much sadness and discouragement, because it's been horrible, you know? It's been no one wants to face these feelings within themselves. We all wish that we could just put a band-aid on it and walk away, but we can't. We just physically can't. Not at the phase of evolution that humanity is in. Not with everything that's going on in the world right now. We have to face it. That's why you're being called. Uranus is in your sign. It's time, you know. You will be facing the inevitable. I also want to say that Venus is in your sign for the month of April as well. Oh, it's half the month away. Listen to me. Half of the month of April. So, for some of you guys, a lot of you guys, like, you guys are going to be having conjunctions with Venus to whatever it is, whatever placement that you have that is in Taurus. And I feel like that's definitely going to be helping you to find this love within yourself. You may find that it brings up emotions, it brings up relationship issues, it brings up self-worth issues and things for sure, because that's what Venus does. That's what, you know, that's what's, oh, fuck it. See, I'm having trouble even actually, like, articulating myself at times. Like, I feel like I have a really good role, and then all of a sudden I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So it's kind of like that's what it's felt like for you, Taurus, for the past few years. It feels like you have a really good run, and then it's like, oh, no, things kind of, like, feel a bit, like, stuck again, and then you have a really good run, and things feel stuck again. And I feel like this chapter that you're moving into now, this April, is kind of going to be, like, the end of things going, like, oh, like, you know, forward, back. I feel like this is, of course, healing is never linear, and, you know, life is not linear, and things are going to be all over the place. But I just feel as though there's this feeling of, like, see this crumbling card? Look what it fucking came out to with. We have the Five of Cups and the Sun. Look at how different these energies are. Like, the Five of Cups is the card of loss and sadness and grief and depression and feeling completely fucking like a sack of shit. And the Sun is about your most radiant joy. So whatever is falling apart, it's to bring you joy. It's to bring this happiness. It is to bring fulfillment, you know? And I feel like, you know, having Venus moving over your placements, that's definitely going to help you feel connected to who you really are. It's going to help you feel connected to your true values and what you truly connect with and what you truly love. However, I will say, because Venus has been conjunct my moon lately, it's been really amazing. I've been feeling really, really good. But there are moments where I do feel a bit sad about my relationship, you know? So that's the thing. I am feeling a little bit of loss, but I'm also feeling joy, because I feel like the sadness I'm feeling is because I've never felt this level of self-respect for myself I've ever felt. And that's what I feel like is going on for you. The loss that you're going to experience, while it does suck and while it is hurtful and painful and, you know, you're tired of having to release so much, it is to bring you into your genuine joy. You can't, you know, I feel like your cup, you were continuously emptying out your cup for others. I feel like you were continuously giving part of yourself away and not giving it to yourself. And this feels like love, like deep self-love. This is like, I deserve this. And I feel like that's what's so hard, because now you're at this version and this like stage in your life where you feel more connected to you than you've ever been. You're feeling more authentic, more unafraid, more unapologetic than you've ever been. And not everyone's going to accept it. Not everyone's going to be comfortable with it. Not everyone is going to love it. Not everyone's going to like it. So Taurus, you know, this is where it gets really important to keep acknowledging the work you've put in, to keep doing what you're doing. Don't allow yourself to be discouraged. Keep moving with the intention to align with your deepest joy. That's what I feel like all of this really is about, because at the end of the day, like, see how it's scary on the outside, but on the inside it's absolutely beautiful. And it says, what have you been clinging to? This month you're not allowed to cling anymore. Like, you have been released of everything that needed to, or you are being released of everything that you have clung to. So let it happen. Let yourself rebirth. Let yourself find joy. Let yourself, I don't know, just let yourself thrive, because that's the energy that I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is thriving energy. but you're tired at the same time. It's not like you've just woken up here. You've done a lot of work to get to where you are right now. So, you know, be patient with yourself. I also forgot to say that we had the Sisterhood of the Rose card come out. It says Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. It's a very, very Venusian card. Some of you guys, you know, you really do need to step into this teacher, this leadership role, this role that, you know, nurtures other people. I feel like a lot of you guys really are a nurturer. For some of you guys, you have genuinely, it's divine feminine nurturing as well. Like for some of you guys, maybe you like to work with just women with this Sisterhood of the Rose, but doesn't really matter. Oh, then we have Warrior Woman under that. So some of you guys are here to work with women. But essentially, I just feel as though like this look, great teacher at the bottom. Learn from spiritual experiences. That's Jesus. I just feel like you guys really are powerful spiritual leaders, powerful spiritual teachers, and you couldn't step into this power unless you went through this crumbling, unless you went through this shattering. You needed the truth to come out, and whether the truth was literally just you realizing how unhappy you actually felt about yourself, it's important. One more card, please. One more card for advice, please. Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Taurus in April? Sun at the bottom of the deck. It says enjoy success and happiness. Yeah, because this feels like a very dualistic month where it's like, you know, positives and negatives are very balanced. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Seeing things from a broader perspective, seeing things with more clarity, seeing the storybook. I'm feeling like, you know, you're seeing why everything had to work out exactly as it's worked out. I feel like this is like everything coming together and making sense. And then we have Winter, take care of your needs. And we are coming into winter soon, my good old Southern Hemispherians. And then we have Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. That's it. This is all about love. Like I keep saying, this self-love. And this is giving me big Mary Magdalene vibes. So some of you guys work directly with Mary Magdalene, which is fucking beautiful. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys are literally like Mary Magdalene sort of priestesses, like womb guardian priestesses. Let's read Heart Guardian. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all the issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern whom to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. Let love lead the way. That feels like your quote. You are lovable, and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you. That's Venus conjunct whatever the fuck you have, Taurus. Wow. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and receive love. That's right, because you were just giving love freely before, and now it's time for you to actually receive it in reciprocity. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you're working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. It is all about love. Self-love. Like, I think some of you guys probably were triggered by like romantic love, but it's really, really pushed you into some deep, genuine self-love. And I'm going to read the winter card because I'm just feeling it. I'm just feeling it. And then we're going to pack it up. Winter. Oh, this is about to pause in 50 seconds, so I'm just going to pause it before it pauses me. Alright, here we are. Let's start again. Okay, winter. Take care of your needs. Do everything you need to be at your best. then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So, if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax into your own space. Yeah, some of us, Taurus, we're really needing to really prioritize and nurture our alone time, our space, our physical time to ourself. This is seriously big for me. Like, I am, right now, like, I am essentially, I'm like, yo, my partner, don't stay near me. He's a Taurus moon too, so, but I doubt he'll watch this. But I'm just like, yo, I need space. Space, 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 space. I love you, but I don't want to see you all week. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so you have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Yeah, okay, so it feels like you guys really are being called very much so into your independence, like I said before, but really taking good care of yourself, creating space for yourself. I do feel as though, like we were talking about earlier, like this is deep-seated stuff that's really coming up. I think that this month is like, it's weird, it's like triggering, but it's also super duper expansive at the same time. So like, I don't want to sugarcoat it all and just say like you're gonna have the most amazing month ever, but you're kind of gonna be growing an awful lot, and it's gonna be a month where it's like, you know, not everything goes exactly how you want it to. Maybe things are a little bit upsetting at times. Maybe things do feel a bit overly emotional and overwhelming. But in the grander scheme of things, you're seeing things from the best place you've ever seen them. You're seeing things from a higher, happier perspective. And I just feel like it's like all about you. This month really is all about you, Taurus. And I'm really stoked to hear it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here because I've rambled on for too long now. Please let me know what is going on with you down in the comments below. If you feel like sharing, give this video a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and it resonated, because it does help to spread it to more humans. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that down below in the link in my description box. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video. I love you, Taurus, and have an amazing April. Peace.